to give it to you. walkingwithherbmovie.com. It's all yours.
Hey, Edward, how are you, man?
Very well, thank you. Thank you. Doing really well.
So, you remember these photos I took of you?
Oh my God, that's your photography.
That's right.
Wow.
And one thing I noticed, this was on Cesar Chavez Day. This was the day your car got stolen in Encino. And I forgot what this day was. But one thing I've noticed about you, and I've interviewed you on red carpets, on golf courses, and where do you get this calmness? Even when you meet God, you're calm.
Notice how I'm a little inside. I'm like a duck. On top, very calm, cool, and collected, and underneath, they're paddling like this.
What made you do a faith film?
You know, I'll tell you right now, Fernando. It's not that when we made the movie, it was a movie about faith in oneself and faith and second chances. That's really what the movie is about. Faith in oneself, having the faith and the courage to, give yourself a second chance. And then, of course, I'm helped by the messenger from God, and it's funny. I mean, I think George does a brilliant job. He was so good. I think one of his best performances. He wasn't
I think it's
pushy.
one of his best performances, and for you too. But George couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself help you how to be a better golfer and how to act like a golfer.
Yeah, because he is a really good golfer, man. That kid is he's a pro. He's a professional golfer. He maybe has never gone out and done the tournament or something, but he's qualified to. He could easily get in there and whack it out with them and become very, very strong in the elders master category.
Right. Is this the first time that God has been represented by a Latino?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, by far the first movie of this kind ever. I mean, I'm very grateful that we were given the opportunity to do it. I don't know how successful it'll be. Hopefully people will go out and watch it and they'll enjoy it and tell their friends. But because it would be nice to be able to do more films like this. But, I'd like to do another film with George and Kathleen too, but George especially. And, hopefully we'll be able to. Hopefully people will say, man, this is a good duo. Let's use them in another picture.
It was a good trio.
Yeah, it's a very good trio. I agree with you 1,000%. I appreciated the movie. I appreciated the story, and the dialogue is superb, written by Mark Medoff, who wrote Children of a Lesser God, and the director Ross Marks does a really good job. And I think all in all, for a low budget little movie, I think that it really hits home, and it's a fun, 100 minutes, 104 minutes, and I think that you come out of it feeling good about yourself and feeling good about, humanity. And at a time right now, we really need it.
This is the perfect time for this kind of movie to come out. And what's this message all about, really, in this film?
The message clean through is about faith in oneself and faith in God. That is also there. But it's really about allowing yourself, giving yourself a chance, a second chance at living, because I shut down. The movie starts with me burying my 4-year-old granddaughter, and that's nothing worse, nothing in this lifetime than breaking the natural chain of life, which is meaning I bury my parents, my children bury me, and their children bury them, and that chain is never broken. Because when that chain is broken, life is never the same. It can't be. And from that moment on, it's just like, whoa, this is not natural. And so this movie really is about uh, having the faith in God, having the faith in oneself, and giving yourself the ability to have the courage to giving yourself a second chance in life, and appreciating the existence of yourself here on this earth as a
How
human
come
being.
people that aren't faith-based or don't believe in God, all of a sudden, when someone's super close to them and they're at the hospital, they start to believe in God, they start to pray. When the chips are down, you see people praying. Why does it take that extreme to start acknowledging?
That isn't for everyone. I think people who are religious and really have an understanding of faith in God with God all the time. It's not like, oh, I'm in danger, or oh my God, I need help. God, help me. And that's not how most uh, people who believe in faith and God operate. They believe, and they have their belief and understanding of Jesus and Christ. But more than that, if you're Muslim, or if you're a Buddhist, or if whatever spiritual guides you, spirituality guides you, you're open to it from the time you wake up and before you go to sleep. And so your mind's there, and it's in oneness with it. And that is, to me, is the essence of living. And because I've studied, I feel honestly, my belief is that when the Catholic calls the Protestant to make sure that the Mormon is not late to the bar mitzvah, is the day that I'll say, okay, the religions now are understanding of what they really are all about. It that's sharing and giving and helping each other. But as far as I'm concerned, right now, this movie is so poignant with its understanding of faith, because it doesn't talk about uh, um, Catholicism or Baptists, or Protestant or evangelical, or it talks about Christianity, Jesus, and it also talks about, but mainly it talks about the faith in oneself, like I've been saying. And that, to me, is the key to living. You have to have faith within yourself.
I want to ask
And
one last question. It has to do
go
with
ahead.
physicality of golf and your acting. When you were golfing in that movie, your all the stuff that you were doing, was this a harder? I think people think golf is easy, and it's super not easy. But
Super not easy.
your form and everything. Was this a different? Not Blade Runner, not Selena, not Miami Vice. This was golf, a whole other area for you. So how was it really? And not to mention George and Herb in your face to really putt and really do it right.
Yeah, I worked at it. I did. I hit thousands of balls. I went to the driving range and just got my swing down. And I'm playing a person who hasn't swung a golf club in 35 years, who at one point was a professional, turning professional, and doing the tour, and he cracked. He couldn't take the pressure, and by not being able to take the pressure, and he cracked, he quit the sport, and he hadn't played at all for 35 years, and all of a sudden, he's lost his faith, he's lost his understanding of himself, and up rides a a messenger from God and telling him, "Hey, I'm going to help you out." And then it starts. But yeah, it was hard, because I think it's one of the hardest games I've ever played. I played tennis. I played, God Almighty, baseball, football, basketball. I've ran track. I've been gymnastics. But nothing compares. Bowling, everything. Yeah, really. I'm an athlete. I like in my youth and throughout my life. But man, hitting that little ball, it's standing still. It's not even moving. It's not like baseball where it's coming at you 100 miles an hour. Here it's like it's standing completely still. And it's so hard to hit it. And it's not that you're going to hit it and, okay, I hit the ball. What's so hard about that? No, it's the control of that ball.
Right.
I mean, these people know where it's going. They think about it and go, okay, I want it to go around and I want it to go in. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got it. All right. Yeah. Okay. The wind. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Okay. And the physics that's constituted in trying to play this game is overwhelming. So I got to say that I'm very proud of how we played. You see me do it. I mean, I'm on camera doing it, you know.
No, you look. That's why I asked the question. You look pro. So you look pro.
Well, I turned into a pro as the movie goes on. You know, you could see that I understand the game.
Right.
And I'm supposed to. I'm a man that's in his 68, 69 years old, and 35 years before I was playing the game. And so it's not like I don't know the objectivity and the mental intent, but I will say that this was a lot of fun. And I played a good game. I played a real good game.
Well, all I have to say is that you guys, Kathleen, George, and yourself, you guys hit a hole-in-one on this one.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Fernando.
All right. Good talking to you. Good seeing you. And I
Adios.
want to photograph you again.
Anytime. Anytime we'll do it.
We need the new look, the last look.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Adios.
Adios.
Bye.
Que se bien. Ciao.
Gracias.
Thanks, Fernando.
Thank you.